Good Monday morning. I want to go over a very popular call that I've been getting as of late. What do private investigators do? Well, there's not an honest answer, but I can tell you that they don't do everything or probably anything that you see these shows on TV do. Private investigators can do a litany of things. Some serve process, as I've talked about before, trying to get rid of the glare, sorry. Some will do just civil investigations. By that I mean court searches, assurance fraud investigations, anything related on the civil matter. Asset searches possibly can be done on a civil relation matter. Different skip tracing, things along that lines. Some do criminal matters, which, would be anything from, witness statements to trying to find out what happened, in a criminal case, to try to help an attorney expunge a criminal case. There's just a whole litany of things that investigators, can do. A big thing right now is social media searches. We used to be able to do them fairly easily through different graph searches, but we're no longer, have access to that because Facebook and such took that down. But they still can be done. Some of them will take scene and vehicle photos. Some people will search the Department of Motor Vehicle records. Some people do surveillance, and you really have to have a knack to do surveillance. Some people will do asset searches. Some people will do courier services along with the subpoena service. Some people will do background checks. By background checks, they could be anything. They could be civil and criminal searches. They could be, liens and judgment searches. They could be pre-employment searches. They could be people looking to rent a property. They could be, you're looking to hire a nanny. Some of them will do the security service. Some of them will do the business and employee terminations. Some will do the pre-employment searches. So like I said, there's a whole litany of different avenues that a private investigator can take. Some of them are notaries. Some of them are not. Some of them do skip tracing. Some do insurance work. Some do medical malpractice. So it really depends on what you're looking for and what kind of investigator you want based on what you're looking for. I can tell you that, we provide a big litany of services ourselves because I have an experienced team. I have some people that just work on fire cases. I have some people that just do surveillance. I have some people that would rather just do service of process. I do most of the in-office work because, I've been in this business for a long time. So when you're looking for a private investigator, you want to find one that suits the needs of your case. If you're not sure, you obviously present your case in generic format to a private investigator. No matter who you hire as a private investigator, please make sure that they are licensed, bonded, and insured. Don't let them just show you a piece of paper and say, okay, here's my license, here's my insurance. Make sure you follow up with their county or their state or however they're licensed, and you call the insurance company. Many investigators, I'm not going to name names, will get this piece of paper and then drop their insurance tomorrow or drop their bond tomorrow. We're required to have it in the states that I operate in, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Delaware, and Maryland. We're required to have, the license, the bond, and insurance. If you're looking for a notary, obviously do the same thing. So when you're looking for something, present your entire case to them, whether you're an attorney, the general public, an insurance carrier. Present the entire case so they can better explain to you how they can help you. Keep in mind that private investigators, though you see them on TV helping individuals all the time, we're kind of limited, our hands are tied on what we can do for an individual. I can follow a spouse, a child over the age of 18, has to be over the age of 18 and whatnot, but I am very limited in what I can report to the general public unless you're suing somebody and you're your own attorney. If you have an attorney, I can certainly provide that information to them. So keep that in mind. You can no longer get phone records. You can't get text messages. A lot of that stuff is via subpoena only. We cannot hack into somebody else's Facebook or email or LinkedIn or whatever the case may be. We're not allowed to hack. That's just not legal. Don't get me wrong. There are some of us that can go on the dark web, but, they're not going to specifically tell you, oh, we go on the dark web for stuff. That's just something that those of them that do that, keep that under their hat. So just, keep in mind that if you want somebody to do something personally on a personal matter, would you want somebody to do that back on you? And if the answer is no, then more than likely a private investigator can't help you do that either. If you ever have any questions, feel free to call our office. 888-484-9827, or email us, harrisinvestigationsllc@yahoo.com. Check out our website, www.harrisinvestigations.net, or speak to any of the staff. Our staff is pretty knowledgeable, and they can certainly answer your questions as well. But if you call the office, you'll get me, the owner, at all times. If you don't, then that means I'm in a meeting or just totally unavailable. Have a good Monday.